can see it.
We never said that we have to see something to.
I acknowledge that from the get-go.
So what else other than seeing? Tell me so I understand, and the people, the color, and what other that can consider to you to be an evidence. If something that you can see is not an evidence.
No. I didn't say, Michael, I didn't say, this is so fucking confusing. I didn't say that something you can see cannot be evidence. Of course something you can see can be evidence. There are all sorts of evidence. Any information that enters my brain that is accessible and confirmable counts as evidence. But the question isn't whether or not, or what counts as evidence. It is what evidence is sufficient to reach the conclusion that a God exists. And I've been asking and asking and asking and asking, and you have yet to present even an outline of what evidence would.
This is the same.
Goodbye.
We're just asking you, as a man of science, what convinced you, and we could never get a straight answer out of you. It was.
Let me give you another lecture on another diversion. Hey, we went
microphones aren't people, and
correct,
and theists have an answer to how the universe came about. But
correct, they have a response. Yeah, it's wild. All right. We got Mac, who's been hanging on for a while. How you doing, Mac?
Hey, I'm good. Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
How you doing, Mac?
I'm doing pretty good. How you doing, John and Matt?
Doing great.
Holding on.
Good. Yeah, sorry. I'm a little nervous right now. I think you have the notes that, and I'm sorry, I think there's a delay on it as well, so I don't,
There shouldn't be a delay on the phone. There shouldn't be a delay on the phone.
Okay. Well, that's good. I mean, I don't know if the screener put the notes in about what I want to talk about, but the reason I called, other than that, was because, well, essentially, I'm a pretty new atheist, and I'm also African American, so I kind of feel like I'm part of two minorities there. And as far as my inner circle is concerned, I really don't, to my knowledge at least, know of anyone I can actually discuss these thoughts with. So I do have a main point that I want to get to, but I don't know how much time we have left. But if it's all right, if I could just sort of tell some of my story leading up to that point, if you allow me to do that, that would be great.
Sure, go ahead.
Sure. So like I said, I'm African American. I grew up predominantly in the Black community, and as far as I know, all my family, all my friends were Christian. And I don't know if you're, I don't know if you have a good perspective on what that really means in the Black community, but being Christian, as far as the Black community, is noticeably different than, I guess, the mainstream. It doesn't feel like, a bunch of people, made a choice. And of course, what you believe is a choice is a product of, the different aspects of your life and everything. But it doesn't feel like it's part of a list of options that you had. It feels more like it is part of you as your skin color or your...
It's a de facto identity. It's so ingrained in the culture.
Yeah, exactly. So, just kind of being brought up that way, people don't give you the benefit of the doubt that you may be something else. You're automatically seen as you're Christian, so you're not asked what religion you are, asked what church you go to, things like that.
Exactly.
So, growing up my whole life, I was religious. Never the type to, walk door to door, or, give public testimonies of my faith or things like that. But I always definitely believed God was real and lived my whole life around that belief. But where it started for me was, as a kid, I was sort of always a lover of science and, natural world and all that. I love asking questions. I remember the first real time that I had